So, what is Netflix? Netflix is the world's leading internet television network with over 98 million members in over 190 countries, enjoying more than 125 million hours of TV shows and movies per day, including original series, documentaries, and feature films. Members can watch as much as they want, anytime, anywhere, on nearly any internet-connected screen.
So to bring in the customers and to generate revenues, the company uses big data. So the definition of big data is the diverse, high volume, and high velocity of information assets that require new forms of processing to enable enhanced decision making and insight discovery. So the example are photos, audios, PDFs. Now we're gonna talk about the 5 characteristics of big data. The first one is the velocity or the amount of the data. Since it's big data, so the amount is massive. And then the next one is the velocity, which refers to the rate of the data flow. Since it's massive, so the flow is fast as well. And then the next one is the variety, which means that the data comes in various forms and comes from different sources. And the next one is the validity, which refers to whether the data accuracy is correct for the intended use. And then the last one is the veracity, which refers to whether the data is meaningful for the problem being analyzed. As I said before, to bring in the consumers and to generate the money, the company uses big data. So the big data is used by the company in their strategy to know more about the customer's preference by analyzing their viewing habits and the trends. So by understanding the customers more, they could generate the consumer's engagement and loyalty. Just like in a relationship. Other than that, by understanding more the subscribers and their potential subscribers, they could make strategic purchasing, licensing, and content development decisions. In other words, they could make their own series, such as House of Cards and Orange is the New Black. Both series are critically acclaimed. So, in conclusion, big data could help the company to be more creative and to target their consumers better.
Hello. So how does Netflix utilize big data? If you think that all companies use big data the same way, then you're probably a little bit mistaken.
So websites like Google and Facebook, they have to serve two different parties, the advertiser and the customers. Why? Because the advertisers pay them to advertise their products so that customers will buy the products. And customers, they want to get the best experience in their websites.
Netflix, on the other hand, only has one party to serve, which is the customers, because they don't have advertisements in their website. So they have to give their all, they have to give their 100% for the sake of their customers, for the sake of their customers' satisfaction. So, to conclude, Netflix's number one goal is customer satisfaction. So, as its name suggests, Netflix always wants to satisfy their customers. One of their strategies in doing so is through recommendations. What is recommendation? So, for example, if you, as a Netflix customer, is watching a TV series, for example, let's say 13 Reasons Why. So, you're watching that series, and after you finish the series, the recommendation will pop up. The recommendation is based on the same market basket of what other people are watching. For example, if you live in Massachusetts, then Netflix will give you a recommendation of the movies that people in Massachusetts are also watching. So you'll watch the same movies with other people in Massachusetts. So that's how Netflix uses big data.
Impacts of big data to Netflix performance can be seen on their marketing effectiveness, demand generation, and customer satisfaction. The impact on marketing effectiveness and demand generation, with the help of big data, Netflix able to see and predicts our viewing habits through our viewing histories. Thus, it can generate recommendations engine to promote new content to the customer without Netflix making any extra marketing costs. So on customer satisfaction and marketing effectiveness, Netflix can collect customers' behavior and what their preferences are through the users' search engines. This can help Netflix to create meaningful insight for them to be able to deliver personalized experience for each different users. This can also then create customer satisfaction and also customer loyalty to Netflix. Oh yeah, I also forgot one thing. The impact of big data to Netflix is that it can also help Netflix to create their own TV show or movie posters. So it helps the Netflix to analyze what type of colors that will match the customer's preferences. So it can actually attract the customer to watch their own TV series too.
Oh, hi. Well, we already heard about the benefit from the big data to the online companies such as like Netflix, Amazon, and such things like. Now I will tell you about the constraints of the big data itself. Well, the problem is the data from the big data because we know like it's enormous and overwhelmed. Some of them is like unstructured and might not help to develop the performance of the Netflix itself. For instance, like the customer tweets that tell them that they are watching Netflix, even if they have structured data, I think like it's still overwhelmed for the Netflix itself. For instance, like the front manager have to stand by 24 hours, 7 days to receive complaints for customers. Of course, the customers is not only like 1,000 like in USA only. The manager itself like cannot handle it and cannot solve it like in seconds. They need to trace it and they have to ask several questions to the customer what is their problem, and it's very hard, of course. And another thing is, for example, like you have problem with your credit card when you are trying to subscribe in Netflix and you're trying to ask them for help, like I think they cannot help you like in seconds. It takes like days because like they have to trace you and they have to search like what's your transaction and so on. The kind of data problem is called data hairball. It's not like cats hairball, you know what I mean. So it's very complicated and become the biggest obstacle for the online company. And the other problem is like algorithm, because like technology is not our brain that can receive and translate heterogeneous algorithms. They can only read homogeneous algorithms. For instance, like Netflix. If you watch like several psychology thriller movies like 13 Reasons Why, every day might be you will get recommended to watch another psychological films such as like Gone Girl or like Split, yeah, because they only knew that you watch like psychological movies every day. But the problem is like sometimes you want to watch another things and technology cannot determine that thing.
Hi. So, to sum up all about Netflix case, we know that Netflix utilizes big data very well. Started from the simple thing, like designing a poster based on their customer preferences provided by the big data, until the sophisticated stuff such as determining the series recommendation after the customer has already finished up the series, make the next series production based on what the customer like, because the Netflix is the production house, and then increase the market share by customer satisfaction, customer engagement that will increase their revenue, and all of this absolutely happen by the very well utilization of the big data. So that's how Netflix become the #1 online streaming platform. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you.